Once again, we'd like to welcome everyone to tonight's matchup between Lansing United and your Cincinnati Lions. Our game officials this evening, our referee will be Matthew King, our senior assistant referee Kevin Stapleton, junior assistant referee Brittany Fox, and our fourth official this evening will be Dennis May. Once again, we'd like to welcome everyone to our matchup this evening. Our officials, Matthew Steen will be our referee. Our senior assistant referee, Kevin Stapleton. Junior assistant referee, James Dooling. And our fourth official this evening will be Dennis May. Your starting lineups. First, for Lansing United. Number 0, Anthony Wendia. Number 2, Bay Kurtz. Number 3, Tyler Green. Number 4, Ebenezer Akon. Number 5, Nick Strack. Number 6, Michael Pinlock. Number 7, Jawan Jones. Number 8, Kyle Carr. Number 9, Kosti Moni. Number 13, Leroy Nzugusi. And number 18, Alex Ruddick. And now for your Cincinnati Dutch Lions. Number 1, Wesley Storm. Number 2, Mark Lindstrom. Number 5, Kyle Clinton. Number 6, Ame Mabika. Number 7, Michael Hamilton. Number 8, Connor Rutt. Number 11, Max Wilfred. Number 17, Zach Blade. Number 24, Ryan Malink. Number 31, Tendai Guerrera. And number 33, Manuel Palantar. Lansing United is coached by Nate Miller. And our Dutch Lions are coached by head coach Paul Nicholson, assisted by Brandon Ponchek, Terry Nickel, and Jack Herman. The athletic training staff provided by Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Our colors this evening are presented by the Independence Fire and Police Color Guard. We ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Dutch Lions, of course, lead this division at 6-2-2 for the campaign. It was a 2-2 draw at West Virginia against the Chaos for Cincinnati. Lansing United started the season 3-0-1, but 1-1-4 in the last 6. They come off a 3-1 victory at Dayton June the 6th. So the two losses for the Dayton Dutch Lions, both to Lansing United and the Cincinnati Dutch Lions, who square up here tonight. Nick Miller, the head coach for Lansing, and Paul Nicholson, the head coach for Cincinnati. Cincinnati, of course, assisted by Terry Nickel, Jack Hermans, and Brandon Ponchak. And for Lansing United, the assistants Paul Gilbert, Darius Ward, Tim Daniel, and Daniel Price. You see Cincinnati in its home blue and orange. And of course, Lansing United in its road kit tonight, light blue stripes, red numbers. As they come over from the National Premier Soccer League for a debut season here in the PDL. First touch, and we are underway. In goal tonight, Anthony Wemby at a Bowling Green State University for Lansing. He had 4 saves in game 1 against Cincinnati. In game 2, 2 saves. And in goal tonight, Wesley Storm for Cincinnati. Storm made 11 saves in game 2. It was a 1-1 draw, and the 1-0 victory here was the season opener for Lansing United. Noah Lawrence had 2 saves in goal for Cincinnati. Coste Moni was the goal scorer each time for Lansing United. Good clearance there for Storm, and Lansing United reorganizes here at mid. Touch across for Tendai Jarira for Cincinnati. And a throw in near touchline. Good touch there for Zach Blades. Blades has notched a couple of strikes for Cincinnati this season. Maybe Mabika at mid, and they cycle back. Good touch for Kyle Clinton, part of the Premier Development League Team of the Week this week. Good pressure forward and good clearance there for Lansing United. Three-goal scorer TJ Afatarati not playing tonight for Lansing United in Cincinnati without Austin Smythe. Smythe scored 3 for the Dutch Lions. So a couple of potential scoring threats off either side tonight. Good crowd on hand here. The last 2 games here in Northern Kentucky have been postponed by weather. So nice to see the sunshine and bright blue skies here in Northern Kentucky. Temperatures, however, in the high 90s. Will not get much cooler here this evening. Pressure forward and a big run. Mabika trying to cut it off for Cincinnati. He does. Dutch Lions play out. Header forward by Manuel Palancar. Easy play back from Wemby. Lansing United regroups. Lansing United try to form its attack. Forced to cycle back. Reorganize right, good run in. Storm there to cut it off. Pressuring DeJuan Jones. Jones is the full goal scorer and 1 assist so far this season. 15 shots, one of three, tied for the team lead in shots. Ball played again, back for Wimbia. Touch forward, Corral at mid. Good run far side and a cross cleared out by Lindstrom for Cincinnati. Far touchline, Lansing possesses, attacking third. No shots for either side so far in our 5th minute. Ball played out again, and a nice play on DeJuan Jones there for the Cincinnati defense. Ball played back, great pressure forward. Oh, it's Leroy Nzagousi. And a foul coming here against Lansing. Our referee tonight, Matthew Seam. The senior assistant referee, Kevin Stapleford. Junior assistant referee, Brittany Fox. And the 4th official, Dennis May. And they get into some action a little bit early. We're working on fair play points. Cincinnati with an advantage. So Wesley Storm set to play it out for CDLFC. Storm with 23 saves so far. The save percentage at .885 to start the night. Look around this here is no threat. Leroy Nzagousi didn't pressure at that time. Cincinnati plays out of the back. Good crossover for Kyle Clinton. Clinton out of Georgia State, Southampton FC. Long service forward, too long. Lansing with a quick restart. Touch in there for Michael Pimlat. Now back for Wimbia. Good energy for both sides here to start in our 7th minute. Again on a very hot night, humid night here in Kentucky. Lansing plays out and will organize up front. Little defensive confusion there for Cincinnati. Leave it across for Alex Ruddock, who has to cycle back. So Cincinnati recovers in the Lansing attacking third. Now back for Wimbia. Lansing United reorganizes. Pace slows a bit here in the 8th minute. Good pressure emitter there from Zach Blades for Cincinnati. And again, Lansing forced to play back to Wimbia and reorganize. Michael Pimlat. First touch for Lansing. Pimlat again, long service, this time far side, and again Cincinnati there. Great technical work to reverse the ball to the near side. Zach Blades touches forward. Serve it back to him, depossessed. Ball up for Castamoni. Strong run in here for Lansing and a great slide by Mark Lindstrom to deny. That was Nzagousi with the pressure. So Lindstrom, beautiful depossession, and Cincinnati able to stave off a good Lansing run there. Ruddock plays in and back. That's Nick Strack with the first touch. Ebenezer Akon to mid. Amemo Bika, the Kentucky Wildcat, was there initially for Cincinnati. Now another run in here for Lansing. Couldn't get the ball across, but a corner coming up. Good work there by Dewan Jones.
A mashup of traditional Japanese, Mexican, and Greek ingredients. You are sure to have an explosion of flavors in any combination of your sushi.
Stay up to date with what's happening throughout the PDL. News on the top prospects at the new USLPDL.com. Download the PDL mobile app today. Keep track of your favorite teams as well. Corner kicks tonight brought to you by Mercy Health. First one here for Lansing. Amemo Bika right up front. Good cross, but nobody home there for Lansing, and an easy pickup there for Storm. Wesley Storm from the Netherlands, FC Lisi. Comes over to get some exposure here in the United States. Storm a strong left foot to mid. Flicked over. Jarira started it for Cincinnati. Good turn by Lansing near the top of the box, but Cincinnati trying to keep it in. Over for Mabika. Good work here with Blades. A little two-man game. We'll send it back. Touch there for Kyle Clinton. Strong service left. Cincinnati trying to connect. There's Mabika out to make an aggressive save in front. And Cincinnati denied a chance in the attacking third. Castamoni forced to play back for Pimlat. Nick Strack controls at mid here for Lansing. Touch there for Dylan Kurtz. Long service again, and Lansing trying to set up shop. Manuel Palancar, the Spaniard, able to neutralize for Cincinnati. Quick restart for Lansing and a far touch out. Cincinnati back to control, and here's Mabika. Jariro with a good play, aggressive play up front. Charging forward with Alex Ruddock. Ruddock whistled for the foul, and we'll have a conversation here with our officiating crew tonight. Kyle Clinton for the CDLFC restart. Right service toward the top of the box, and dashing in, Michael Hamilton couldn't find the range there for Cincinnati. Wembia comes up with it. Good touch up top, and it looked like Pimlock had a head on it there for Lansing United. Long service out of the back, and a run in here for Lansing United. It's like Nzagusi over here in the corner. Nzagusi tried to play in, and saw Lindstrom make that Kyle Clinton hold up. reset here and restart with Lansing and Michael Pimlott.
33 years experience in public accounting with strong.
Able to give Pimlott the corner, and they do. So a Mercy Health corner kick coming up here for Lansing. Lansing's third of the evening already. Good ball across for Pimlott. Misses everybody, and Nzegusi trying to track it down here for Lansing and reorganize. Nzegusi was out front there with Ebenezer Akon. Good run forward for Cincinnati, and strong defense there for Lansing at mid. That was Wilshray trying to turn it for Cincinnati, but Tyler Green, it's a great run out of the back for Lansing. Pressure now as he gives the work on Jarira, gets around him. Jarira comes back with a great technical effort to depossess. Little hand there for Jarira from a good crowd on hand here tonight. First responders night here in Highland Heights. Again, the last two home matches for Cincinnati were one rained out, one had persistent lightning. And as that evening crept to about 9:30, 10 o'clock, they decided not to start it. And Cincinnati had to make a road trip to Lansing following that postponed match. So Cincinnati's played the fewest games in the division so far. So a chance for Cincinnati to advance with a strong momentous run here. And again, a 5-match unbeaten streak for the Dutch Lions to start the night. Good strike on, and Wemby had to get up into the air to guide that over the crossbar. Excellent work out front for Cincinnati. That was Wilshray with a good turn right at the top of the box. Had a lot of power on that, and Wemby had to get in the air. So a corner coming up here for the Dutch Lions, the first in the night. Dutch Lions thank Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for providing today's athletic trainer. Mercy Health, the official sports medicine provider of the team. Convenient locations throughout Cincinnati and northern Kentucky. Sports specialists help you stay in the game. From simple injuries to the complex, one great team helping another. For more information, go to mercymovesyou.com. Ball sent across and neutralized once again. Cincinnati will keep it in the attacking third and reset on the far side. So another Mercy Health corner kick coming up here.
The Dutch Lions would like to thank Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for providing today's athletic training.
Want to be a far post, good service in. That one missed everybody, and this time it'll go back to Lansing. So Lansing weathers the storm. 2 straight corner kicks for Cincinnati. Come up shy after a great scoring chance from Max Wilshray. Wilshray from Old Dominion. 6'3", 189, and get some great power on that strike. It was the first shot on goal of the night for either team. Clearance for Wemby. First touch at mid there for Dylan Kurtz. Cincinnati pushes forward to try to keep it in the attacking zone. Another strong run out of here, and this is Nzegusi one more time for Lansing. Good play back for Dylan Kurtz. Touch there for Pimlott as he cycles over. Kyle Carr going to work. Trying to create for Lansing. Ball denied, and Carr going to have to play back. Strack resets. Back for Carr. Good play from behind by Mabika there for Cincinnati. Orange and blue back to possession. This is Zach Blades at mid. Mabika pressured. Hits the pitch. Dylan Kurtz comes storming in here for Lansing. Cross tip there by Kyle Clinton. And again denied. So great play by Dylan Kurtz to get it into the attacking third. Staved off by Cincinnati. Another strong defensive effort. Manuel Palancar got a piece of it on the backside. So Kyle Carr over to take the Mercy Health corner kick. Munninghoff Lang & Company is a regional accounting firm serving businesses throughout the Midwest. Company has more than 33 years experience in public accounting with strong international connections. Good cross there, and international connection disrupted. Cincinnati able to push it over the far touchline, and Lansing still in attacking position, but further out. Kurtz with a throw-in. Good touch back here for Ruddick, and he'll play back to mid. Pimlott had it flicked away. Good play forward there by Connor Rutz. '21st minute, Dutch Lions supporters bringing the chance from a shaded grandstand. I'm sure ball in, and Storm has to come out and make a great play. Another good run in there by Dylan Kurtz. Wesley Storm aggressively up to neutralize. Cincinnati, dangerous turnover there at the top of the box, and Lansing continued pressure there. Ball at mid, fighting for possession. Connor Rutz takes it away from Pimlott. Cincinnati with a run. Good formation. This is Michael Hamilton, top of the box, and that ball knocked away. Run in here for Nzagusi, and couldn't keep it onside. Nzagusi finds the back of the net there with a flick, but well after Palancar gave up the defensive effort. And a restart for Cincinnati from the back. Clinton sends it up for Mabika. Good challenge there by Castemoni. Moni scored 2 goals here against Cincinnati this season. One in a 1-0 victory, and the second in the second meeting, a 1-1 draw. That was at Lansing. Lansing quickly gives up ground, and Cincinnati into the attacking third. Tenjai Jarira, the University of Northern Ohio racer, restarts. Over for Mabika. Clinton tried to play forward. Lansing almost with another run there for Nzagusi. Clinton with good position. Leaves it up for Storm. Cincinnati plays out of the back. Mark Lindstrom forward. Long service to the corner. Nobody home there for the blue and orange. Clearance opportunity here for Wembia. Sometimes water just isn't enough. 30 drinks sweetened with plant-based sweeteners such as stevia, monk fruit, and real sugar, offering you a healthier alternative. 3 times the electrolytes as your average sports drink. 30 total calories, 66% less sugar. Make 30 your drink. It's made in Ohio, and great night here tonight for a couple of splashes of 30. Maybe that'll be the advantage here for Cincinnati, looking for its first victory over Lansing in the third meeting between these two. Lindstrom trying to work out of the back, and we played back the Storm twice. Mabika near side for Blades. Blades from Midway, Kentucky, out of Evansville. So some experience with Lexington FC. Pushing forward here, Michael Hamilton. Hamilton depossessed is a swarming Lansing United front. Able to momentarily turn. Now the ball touched out, and Lansing will have a good clearance opportunity. One shot on goal for Cincinnati, 2 corners, 3 corners so far for Lansing. Confusion in now. Cincinnati trying to make the best of it here with Wilshire. Wilshire across. Charging in Rutz. Rutz neutralized down there. Deep by Ebenezer Atcon. Ball out and it'll go back to Lansing. So Ebenezer Atcon. A great defensive effort. And into our 26th minute. Still scoreless here. It's been a good series so far this season between these two. Competitive, however, Storm had to make those 11 saves in the second meeting.
You can find us on Facebook or Twitter at Lissa5215.
Lansing trying to organize out of the back. Ball finds its way easily to Kyle Clinton after a missed connection, and Cincinnati will organize. Seen some good runs in from Lansing from Leroy Nzagouthi. 2 goal scorers so far this season. Castemoni, who's had both goals for Lansing against the Dutch Lions this season. Pretty heavily marked. A return to favor there on Zach Blades. Blades operates good connection forward in traffic. It's Michael Hamilton. Sharira sent it across. There was a whistle prior to the strike. And Wembia out of Bowling Green State University going to restart deep in the Lansing defensive backfield. '28th minute now, and a touch across, and Cincinnati gets to restart at mid. Quickly forward for Mabika. Touch back for Jarira. Weak service forward, easily intercepted there by Lansing. As Alex Ruddock regaining control. And Lansing again organizes out of the back. Pimble out at mid. Cincinnati with numbers forward. Really clogging the midfield here and making it difficult to navigate here for Lansing. Ball forward, here's Moni. Mabika, good position to neutralize initially. Lansing again going to have to play back as Cincinnati again continues to tighten up its defense and center. Jones plays forward, far corner. Cross will leak across the byline and possession back to CDLFC. House of Orange Sports Bar and Grill located at 5th and Johnston in Covington. Great party spot to watch FC Cincinnati in this summer's World Cup games as well. More than 40 60-inch TVs. Find them on Facebook, House of Orange Covington, or on Twitter at House of Orange, SB House of Orange, the official sports bar of the Cincinnati Dutch Lions. Of course, FC Cincinnati gaining its MLS bid. New stadium going up in the metro portion of Greater Cincinnati. Ball played back for Storm and served over. Kyle Clinton. Clinton back for Mabika. Pace slowing just a bit here in some very extreme conditions heat-wise in northern Kentucky. It's been humid throughout the day. Good deep possession there by DeJuan Jones. And Jones going to work on the far side. It was touchdown. Cincinnati looking for a quick restart over there. Clock will continue to move here in the 31st minute as both teams able to come over for a little liquid refreshment. Again, we mentioned the extreme heat. Temperatures in the mid-90s to high 90s here today, and the heat index, well, across 100. So players' health in mind, and of course, 30 drink. Filling the water bottles here for Cincinnati this afternoon. Lisa Steakhouse, Dutch-inspired, American-made. Stop in Lisa Steakhouse, 6th and Main in Covington for Bitterball and Dutch Filet. Or have a signature cocktail on a rooftop patio overlooking the Cincinnati skyline. It's open for dinner at 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Reservations are recommended. Find them on Facebook, Twitter at Lisi5215. Updated on the standings here in this Central Conference Great Lakes Division. The Dayton Dutch Lions, 10 matches played, 6-2-2, 20 points. Lansing United into the night with 10 matches as well, 4-1-5, 17 points. The West Virginia Chaos follow, 11 matches, 3-2-6, 15 points. The Michigan Bucks, 9 matches played, 4-3-2, 14 points. The Orange and Blue, 7 matches, 2-2-3, 9 points. And then the Derby City Rovers, 0-9-1, 1 point. You see Cincinnati with some opportunities to make some traction, particularly big match here tonight in the third matchup here with Lansing. Three corner kicks tonight so far for Lansing United, 2 for Cincinnati. 1 shot on, and that was a monster strike by Wilshire. Wilshire had 2 goals in Cincinnati's previous victory, 2-0 over Dayton. It's the last matchup here for the Dutch Lions on the 23rd. Restart here in the 34th minute. So just about a 2-minute break there for both teams to hydrate. And the pace picks up right after the break. Good run in there for Wilshire. Ball touched across the byline, and Cincinnati coming up with another corner for their night, courtesy of Mercy Health. Be the 4th corner kick tonight for the Dutch Lions. See if they can convert here. Just 1 shot on. Ball in. The 6'5" Mabika couldn't get there for Cincinnati. Strike from well above the box into traffic. Lansing United, good chance to clear it, and they have Nzagusi out front. Going one-on-one here with Jarira, And Zagusi pushes forward. Storm comes out, gains some contact. No whistle when we play on. So credit Tendai Jarira with some great defense and another strong run forward by Leroy Zagusi for Lansing. Dutch Lions living a bit dangerously. So far, the defense up to the task. Long service forward for Cincinnati. Rutt's going to pick it up. Ball denied. Wemby a bit out of position there on the near post.
And we have another Dutch Lion corner kick.
There'll be a corner kick again for Cincinnati, the fourth of the evening. It's brought to you by Mercy Health Sports Medicine. It's a good defensive play down there for Lansing. It looked like Tyler Green, perhaps. Absolutely, that was Ebenezer Atcon again. So Atcon got the foot on it to set up this corner here for Cincinnati. Service has been pretty strong from the corner tonight. Ball back in, overshoots Mabika, header on, and a nice play there by Wembia to save it. It's good contact there by Kyle Clinton. And Wembia quickly clears it for Lansing United. Cincinnati able to regain and play it back for Storm. Little pressure forward there by Nzagusi. Chance again for Cincinnati and a quick change. This is Michael Hamilton. Hamilton over for Rutz. Strong defense there from Pimlott here for Lansing. He'll touch it out. And somehow that is not a Cincinnati corner. See that one drifted off the foot of Rutz as it crossed the byline. A little break there for Lansing. 37th minute and still scoreless here in Highland Heights, Kentucky. Moni played forward. Storm comes way off the line to try to clear that. Now the ball played in space. Dylan Kurtz again forward. Cincinnati again with strong positioning as they continue to make it tough for Lansing up the middle. Lindstrom forward, good touch here and a turn for Wilshire. Trying to play in for Rutz and Wembia, able to come up fielded on a hop. Lansing will reverse, and again, Cincinnati making it tough for Lansing to get out of its defensive half. Now some progress here at mid, and a long service forward will be well out of the range of Nzagusi. Good position again by Lindstrom for Cincinnati. Zach Blades, a good left footer forward. In space, Michael Hamilton. Hamilton regains possession. Has Rutz in the middle. So Jarira, left-footed service deflected, and a header almost in. Wembia with a great save off the spinning chance. Good communication and combination up front. Looks like Connor Rutz got the head on it there for Cincinnati. So Wembia again having a great effort against the orange and blue. Wembia able to preserve a 1-0 victory for Lansing United in the first match of this season. He was just acrobatic in many of the saves he made that night. He was only credited with 4, but here's Nzagusi. Great job to get out of traffic. Looks for help across. That ball deflected. The Storm got a right foot on it to send it out. Ryan Malik trying to clear there for the Dutch Lions. Forced to play back there for Blades. Three shots on goal now for Cincinnati. One credited to Lansing. And the last one, the header attempt by Connor Rutz almost snuck past Wembia. Cincinnati will organize again. Here's Wilshire to start the run. Service wide. Good defense there by Tyler Green as he comes up with possession for Lansing. Tries to play forward. Contact there, and Cincinnati able to keep it in its attacking half. 41st minute. Green again weaves his way through three Dutch Lions. A Green with a strong run coming in one-on-one here with Storm. Lindstrom over to defend. Storm able to come up and great positioning to knock that across the byline for a corner from Lansing, but credit Tyler Green with a great run out of the back. Some excellent technical ability at mid. He had a great chance denied there by Storm. A little bit of help on the backside and a nice angle from Mark Lindstrom. Mercy Health corner coming from Lansing United. Driving play is knocked away there by Palancar. So Cincinnati denies the chance. Green again will collect and reset for Lansing. Palancar one more time. The Spaniard getting physical on the right side, able to gain possession and send it forward. .42nd minute, but again about a 2-3 minute stoppage for a break here in these intense heat conditions in Highland Heights. That should be added on at some stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Good pace between these two teams despite the extreme conditions. Palancar works there with Hamilton to depossess, and Mabika at mid. Over for Tindad Jarira. Good touch there for Malik. Malik finds some roofs to operate. Good service. Cincinnati forward. Green over again to defend, and the ball in front. It's a goal for Cincinnati. Traffic on the near post, and the ball leaked out, and Connor Rutz was able to put it away. So Cincinnati scores. 43rd minute here in Highland Heights. Great run in, and it looked like Wembia was going to have an easy save. The ball skittered away. And Cincinnati able to put it home. So they'll call that for Michael Hamilton out front. Hamilton comes up with his first goal of the season for Cincinnati. It's a little physical play on a near post. Ball able to skitter away, and Cincinnati with a 1-0 advantage late here in the first. Yeah, they will switch that goal back to Connor Rutz. So Rutz was there on the doorstep for the Dutch Lions. Rutz's second in the campaign. Rutz also had a goal on June 16th in that 2-2 draw against West Virginia. So Rutz picks up the tally for Cincinnati, and again, some strong physical play near post, able to jar that ball loose, and Cincinnati comes up with a big strike. 4 shots on goal for Cincinnati tonight, and 1 past Wembia. Whistle swings control back. Lansing United back in business. Here in the 45th minute, we should play about 47. Had a stoppage for hydration here. It's about the 33rd minute. Shadows, of course, will leak across the field as we continue our evening, but pretty intense heat out there for both sides. Storm going to play back. Good left footer forward. Played back in, and again battling forward was DeJuan Jones. Jones couldn't pick it up, and the Cincinnati plays forward. Ball forward again for Cincinnati. That last build-up for the Dutch Lions wasn't the most pristine. It's got a little muddy there on the near post, but just muddy enough for the Dutch Lions to take this 1-0 advantage. Tack there and a throw-in foul against Cincinnati, and Lansing will restart. Pimlott touches forward. Good work there by Hamilton to play it back, and then Jarira launches it out. Cincinnati just trying to expire time here and work its way to halftime with this 1-0 advantage, but Lansing trying to make the most of the final minutes. We are in stoppage time, and should be about 2-3 minutes or so. Ball forward, good challenge there by Michael Hamilton. Again, cap back in by Pimlott. Castemoni works in space. Over for Pimlott, good pressure there by kind of Rutz. Ruddock plays back. Ball in, Cincinnati there again. Over for Ruddock off the foot of Nzagusi. Attacking third now for Lansing. And a quick restart. Good touch middle for DeJuan Jones. Going to send it on, and Storm right there. Just a few feet off his goal line. Final save will expire the time here in the first, and the home side going into the break with a 1-0 advantage over Lansing United in the third matchup of the season between these two. Well-paced first half and extreme heat here. Corner kicks 4 apiece for both sides. 4 shots on goal for Cincinnati, 2 for Lansing United. Some strong runs in for Lansing United by Leroy Nzagusi, were answered by some tight defense for Cincinnati, in particular some strong challenges by Mark Lindstrom. And Cincinnati able to get on the board late in the first half with a score from Connor Rutz. Rutz puts up his second goal of the campaign. And his second in 3 matches here for the home side. We'll take a break here at the half. Cincinnati leads at 1-0 over Lansing United.
At this time, we would ask that you please welcome to the field the Southern Ohio.
PDL on Twitter to become a PDL League Insider, join club conversations, and track notable alumni through their pro careers. Select is the official ball sponsor of the USL PDL. They're also proud sponsors of video. Follow selectsportamericals.com. Capelli is a proud sponsor of the PDL. Follow Capelli Sports on Twitter for
Mike Smalls back with you for Premier Development League Soccer tonight from Highland Heights, Kentucky, to Northern Kentucky University Soccer Stadium. The home side, Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC, with a 1-0 advantage as we get ready to start the second 45. Connor Rutz with his second goal of the season, his second in 3 matches on an assist from Max Wilshere. His 4th of the campaign in the 43rd minute. The difference right now as we get ready to start our second half. Cincinnati looking for its first home victory of the season. Trying to continue a 5-match victory streak, extend that to 6. 4 corner kicks for Cincinnati in the first, 4 shots on goal. Same corner kick total for Lansing United. They had 3 shots on goal. Cincinnati's really been clogging the middle against Lansing United, making it difficult. But Lansing United able to get some strong runs out for Leroy Nzegusi. Lansing United striker that's had some success against Cincinnati in both matches. Actually owns both goals against Cincinnati in the previous 2 matches this season. Castemoni's been a little bit quiet tonight for Lansing United, so we'll look for him to perhaps break out. See if Lansing United can create some opportunities for him. Connor Rutz in 2017, 19 matches, 18 starts for Saginaw Valley State. Rutz is 6'1", 160 out of Commerce, Michigan. Had 7 goals, 2 assists, 39 shots, and 16 on. He's delivered here tonight for Cincinnati. It was a bit of a muddled run for Cincinnati. Created some contact on the near post as Wembia came off his line to try to make a save, and Cincinnati able to flick it away. Wilshere just right at the last moment able to ease it over to Connor Rutz, who was all alone right at the goal line and knocked it in from point-blank range. Lansing United trying to form an attack early here in the second. Ebenezer Atkins had a great defensive game so far for Lansing United. He moved that one forward. Samuel Conti on now for Lansing United, making his first appearance of the night, so a substitution for Nate Miller. This Lansing United side comes over from the National Premier Soccer League season ago for its first campaign here in the Premier Development League. Strong challenge there in the back as Cincinnati tried to play out. First card of the night, and that one's going to be issued to Lansing United. Like a pretty clean challenge, although quite physical there. And that card issued to Kyle Carr.
Yellow card has been issued to number 6, Michael Pimlott.
Well, making Michael Pimlott card number 8, Pimlott number 6. Looks a bit the same here from our vantage point high atop the pitch here at Northern Kentucky University. Energy here for Cincinnati. Ryan Malink plays over to Palancar. Cincinnati forced to play back. Strong challenge there in mid defensively for Nzegusi. Jarrera trying to play forward there for Cincinnati, but Lansing able to temporarily neutralize. Pimlott touches out of the back. Here's Nzegusi again, can't get the connection. And one more time, Lindstrom there to disrupt in the back for Cincinnati. Lindstrom's taking some nice angles on those runs in by Nzagusi so far this evening. So I'm beginning to set here in Highland Heights, Kentucky, but really very warm day out. Temperatures in the mid-90s. It won't get much cooler for these two sides here tonight. Probably down into the 80s if that. Touch here for Malink for Cincinnati. Over for the Spaniard Palancar. Good service forward. Connor Rutz is in the area. Rutz with a header almost nudged it over the back line. Lansing able to recover. Cincinnati will keep the pressure up. Malink keeps it in the attacking third, and Rutz goes to work. Palancar back for Rutz, who couldn't get it squared up, and launches that one into the fence well behind frame. Almost a crafty little play there for Connor Rutz for his second goal of the evening. They almost got that header to leak over, as Wembia came well off the line to try to challenge. No harm done here, and Lansing resets. Nick Strack works out of the back. Akon with a touch, Strack across wide. And again, you see Cincinnati with that tight defense at the midfield, really making it difficult for Lansing to find some angles up the middle. Jarira able to head the service away for Cincinnati. Good reset and a run to the corner here for Braden McNitt for Lansing. Once again, cut off by Cincinnati. Jarira restarts. Deep in the defensive backfield. Dangerous service across. Lindstrom just able to pop it into the air. Jarira to keep it alive. Costi Moni can't control there, and Moni with just a takedown. Clearly to stop the momentum of Connor Rutz there. Just shy of midfield, and second yellow of the night issued to Lansing United. That one, pretty clear violation. Well, you could give Pimlott a little bit of the benefit of the doubt on a hard slide challenge on the first yellow of the night by Lansing, but that one fairly obvious and wide open space with Connor Rutz trying to advance. Here's Palancar for Cincinnati, working wide. Ball touch back for Zach Blades. Now Lindstrom recovers and eases it back for Storm. Malink plays across with Palancar. Malink centers, and a shot on Wemby, able to make the save, and then knocked in on the rebound. Near post. Second goal of the night for Cincinnati, or do they wave it off? They're going to wave it off and call it offside. Great formation there for Cincinnati. Wemby made an excellent challenge with the right hand on the first save, but the rebound nudged home and waved away. We play on in the 53rd minute. Strong run for Wilshire into the corner. He's got the assist tonight, his fourth of the campaign. On the goal by Connor Rutz. So Mercy Health corner kick coming up here for Cincinnati, the first of the second half and the fifth of this match. Over to take it, Zach Blades. Left-footed drives towards the near post. Pimlott was there, and then coming in, Hamilton on the rebound, trying to drive it past Wembia. Lansing again able to recover. Ball leaks again across the byline, and Cincinnati up to its 6th Mercy Health corner kick of the evening. Cincinnati with some strong organization here to start the second. Blades again, this time a high left footer. Wembia taking no chances, going to get it right out to the top. Snatch it out of the air and then drive it forward. And here's Enzagusi perhaps with a chance. Tendai Jarira defensively there as Enzagusi put it out in space and Jarira able to clean it up. We like the quick transition game here, between Lansing United. Able to get deep on Cincinnati with just one clearance there from Wembia. Lindstrom plays back for Storm, who launches it near mid. Ball flicked forward there by McNitt. Stay with Lansing, who plays it back into its defensive half.
Stop in at Lissa Steakhouse at 6th and Main in Covington for bitterball and Dutch fillet or a signature.
Good strike forward there by Akon. Again neutralized. Palancar there for Cincinnati, and the Spaniard tries to play forward. A little bit of contact there. And that foul will go against Lansing United, Samuel Conte. Reset for Cincinnati, and it's Adam Wilson with the touch. Wilson from Auchterarder, Scotland. Playing for the University of Louisville, finished up its season last year nationally ranked. Tendai Jarira with the restart here for the orange and blue deep in the attacking third. Offset high in front. Possession still in doubt. Rutt's battling there for Cincinnati. Castimoni able to get a head on it and send it out. Lindstrom again touches back, and good tactical angle one more time from Lindstrom. Ball forward. Ball in front. That was a good strike there from Wilstry. And then traffic again in front. Strong pressure again from Michael Hamilton. Wembia able to come up with the save on the goal line. Cincinnati now to 8 shots on goal for the evening. So this Dutch Lions team had struggled to produce offense in the early going 0-2-2 to start this campaign, really found its organization in the last several matches. Pimlock carries in for Lansing. Good cross, neutralized there by Cincinnati again. Like Lindstrom. Lindstrom at 6'3", 200. Tough customer in the Cincinnati backfield this summer. Sends that one across the touchline, and it'll stay with Lansing United. 58th minute. Cincinnati hanging on to the 1-0 advantage. Some strong defense tonight, and Tendai Jarira comes up with another nice play. Akon organizes out of the back here for Lansing. Pressure forward by Connor Rutz. Strack launches it out, and Jarira again there to defend for Cincinnati.
If you're looking for catering, a food truck event,
Lansing keeps it. Michael Hamilton with a little pressure, and they'll force it back to Anthony Wembia.
find out more about their sushi burritos on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Grab your burrito, bowl, or salad
Track plays out. Here's Akon. Ruts there to mark. Akon ran right into Blades. But Lansing continues the pressure. Conti couldn't control there in the back, and Cincinnati able to turn and gain possession at mid. Fouling car on the restart, back to Lindstrom. Mike Schmaltz with you tonight, along with our NKU Media Services crew with Tanner Robinson and Emma Wilson. Good one so far, an entertaining one here for Lansing and Cincinnati in the third matchup of the season between these two. Lansing took the first 1-0. It was a 1-1 draw in the second. And now Cincinnati trying to even the series, extend its unbeaten streak to 6, and get a first home victory on the board here for the supporters. Ball forward. Palancar able to play it back to Storm. Ball swung wide, good service forward. Michael Hamilton chugging after it here for Cincinnati, and won't be able to come up and make the play, but it finds its way right to Jarira. Again, Cincinnati with some good numbers forward, and Adam Wilson sends it middle. Ruts in a battle, and Akon able to come back and make the play. Wemby steers it around to charging Hamilton. And Lansing presses on. Ball played wide for Conti, now back. Akon on control and reset. Ball swung middle. Castimoni going to work against Connor Ruts. Ruts, good defense, depossessed there momentarily by Wilshere. Now another battle between Ruts. Hitting the pitch, Nick Strack for Lansing United, and the foul. Second will go against Cincinnati.
Know of someone with a bad knee or shoulder? Go to the experts at Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Their specialists are well respected throughout greater Cincinnati and northern Kentucky and provide orthopedic and sports medicine care for several teams in the area, including the Cincinnati Bengals. Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here for you. For more information, go to mercymovesyou.com. That's mercymovesyou.com.
Matatu for Lansing United. Good run in here. DeJuan Jones turned away. That ball leads across the byline, and Storm able to come up. Have a chance for a clearance. Palancar in space, good run forward. This is Wilshere, and Wembia able to come up and get some help defensively in a good angle. Defender down, and I believe that's Akon. He's had a great night tonight for Lansing in the backfield. Ball middle for Michael Hamilton. It's a strong pass out of traffic, and Hamilton did hit the pitch. Looks like that foul will be called against Lansing United. Restarts it over from a link. Cincinnati Bearcat drives it in, and the ball denied there by Akon. Akon rebounds from that contact. Able to come up and make a nice play, but that ball sent across the byline, and Cincinnati comes up with its 7th Mercy Health corner kick of the evening. Zach Blades over to take it. We've seen Blades serve it near post and middle. Off the corners today. Drives this one again near post. No connection. Ball going to be just lofted out easily by Adam Wilson. Good defensive effort there by Lansing. Anthony Wembio's faced 8 shots on goal so far tonight. Able to clear it. Conti in the backfield for Lansing United. Good left footer. And again, they'll try to get Ngusi in space. And again, Ngusi driven off his line by Lindstrom. There's been a pattern tonight. In the attacking third for Lansing, Lindstrom really had some great angles. Storm long ball headed forward. Hamilton after it for Cincinnati. It's control up top. Strike deflected. And he's ridden off nicely by Nick Strock. Lindstrom able to regain, and the cross found its way to Akon. Fresh legs there for Matatu as he tries to organize out of the back here for Lansing. Good work in space by Conti. Kyle Clinton there that time for Cincinnati. Pimlon up to keep it alive for Lansing United. Matatu lost it to Jarira. Great work in space for Tendai Jarira for Cincinnati. Over to Connor Rutz at mid, and they'll play it back. Great interception at mid there. It's Castimoni. In traffic, Palancar able to depossess there. Nice work against DeJuan Jones. Ball filters back to Storm, and he'll set up the clearance. 3 corner kicks so far for Cincinnati in the second. 4 shots on goal as well for the home side. No corners, no shots on for Lansing here in the second 45. Storm over for Palancar. Cincinnati organizes in the back. A little pressure forward here for Lansing. And Goosey in front of Storm, who eases it up. Jarira forward. Played right back by Strack. And Goosey will challenge Storm, who draws him in. Storm with a bullet to mid for Malik. And when headed out, Lansing takes control. Samuel Conti for the restart here for Lansing. Zach Tom set to come on here for Lansing United. Tom on for his 9th appearance of the summer here with Lansing United. Conti restarts for Matatu. Again, Lansing has to navigate to the wings. Really not a lot of room up front and at midfield. Cincinnati's congested that center throughout the evening. Strongest threats for Lansing really come off some long services in. And then Goosey was able to catch up to Castimoni. Strong one in for DeJuan Jones. Palancar able to play some great defense, but Conti cleans it up for Lansing to keep him in business in the attacking third. Service to the far post. Tatu was over there, but off balance. Cincinnati able to gain some clearance and possession. So great thought there by Conti to send it over, but Tatu had to backpedal. Couldn't get anything on the scoring opportunity there, far post. Storm again. Good clearance, and once again played out of the back. Strong run here for Enza Goosey. This time gets around Lindstrom. Storm gonna nudge it over the byline and across the catch fence back. Cincinnati perhaps looking for the whistle, perhaps a foul, and did not gain it as Enza Goosey again shows some wonderful speed in the open space. So a corner now for Lansing, the first of the second half. And that coming now in the 71st minute. Lansing United looks for the equalizer. Ball tipped away. It was Palancar one more time. Conti delivers. Palancar out to neutralize. And he'll send it across. Great defensive moments there for Manuel Palancar. A defender, 146 pounds. Reset here for DeJuan Jones. More great defense on this near side. That time it was Malink. Tatu in space set up this opportunity and again denied out front. Ball sent on and Storm has to come over and make a save. Didn't look like Lansing was going to be able to manufacture much off the rebound, but that return volley was drilled and Storm had to lay out. Now a Cincinnati Dutch Lion resting on the pitch. That's Mark Lindstrom. Lindstrom, the Swede's going to need some extra attention. And our clock will run here in the 72nd minute. So when customers choose Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell for a newer pre-owned car, they receive much more than a stunning vehicle. They are entering into a relationship with Greater Cincinnati's premier luxury dealership, and that relationship means a superb experience during every visit. Mercedes-Benz isn't an ordinary vehicle. You shouldn't settle for an ordinary dealership. Visit Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell. It's right off Interstate 7175 and exit 188 here in beautiful northern Kentucky. Natural just sounds better. 30 is the official rehydration drink of the Cincinnati Dutch Lions. Order online, 30drink.com. Find a store near you. Follow it on Twitter at 30drink, on Instagram at 30drink, or Facebook at 30drink. It's THIRTY drink. That partnership working a little bit overtime tonight. And some heat index well over 100 here in the area today. Chance to catch up on some rehydration down there. Goalkeeper coach Brandon Ponchak managing the bottles right now. Stop it should put about 2 minutes on to the end of our contest. Cincinnati looks for its first home victory of the season. Storm sends it back in play, and we're back underway here at the Northern Kentucky University Soccer Complex. Adam Wilson works middle for Cincinnati, serves it far side for Jarira. Jarira back over near for Malink. Malink will charge in. Great technical ability for Malink as he tries to cross it. Ball tipped away. Dwan Jones coming up to make a nice defensive effort for Lansing and earn possession. Rutt's able to get it around Jones. Now Conti back to the defensive stance for Lansing United. He did a great job on that last run in by Malink. Ball in for Jones, and again touched out, and Lansing slowly progresses out of its defensive backfield. Ball in there for Castimoni. Run now for Lansing across mid. Michael Hamilton over there defensively for Cincinnati. The combatants get tangled, and Hamilton going to earn a possession here for the Dutch Lions, but he'll spend some extra time on the pitch. Mercy Health trainers out to attend to Michael Hamilton. Hamilton's been able to put some pressure on Anthony Wembia, the Lansing keeper here tonight. Hamilton still down. They look to attend to his perhaps right leg. Fans on hand here tonight trying to find a shutout for Cincinnati, and that would earn a little reward from Roland Sushi in Clifton, Hamilton, Lebanon, and Loveland. Get a 2-for-1 sushi burrito from Roland should Cincinnati be able to preserve this shutout. Rowan, a mashup of traditional Japanese, Mexican, and Greek ingredients, brings you an explosion of flavor. Combination in your sushi burrito. For your burrito bowl or salad, Rowan available for convenient locations. Once again, Clifton, Hamilton, Lebanon, and Loveland.
Yellow card has been issued to number 31, Tendai Jarira.
Tendai Jarira picks up the first yellow of the evening. Third card overall in the match. Going to restart here for Lansing. 78th minute. We will have some stoppage timing. Around 4 or 5 minutes to play. Cincinnati, strong offensive effort. Again, continue to make trouble in the center of the pitch for Lansing and been forced to go wide. Lansing's been able to attack off transition opportunities and some great speed on the outside. Ball forward, Malink will challenge, but Ebenezer Akon wins it for Lansing. Good battle at mid. That one won there by Lansing. It's Matatu with the possession to keep it alive. Conti plays in. This is Jones. DeJuan Jones streaks through the defenders. Ball clear before it can find its way to a striking opportunity for Lewis Jones, who was right there at the top of the box. Jones in again, and again physically challenged by the Cincinnati backfield. No whistle, we play on. Here's Akon. Wide for Conti. Clearance here for Cincinnati. Wilshere took some contact at mid, able to serve it off, and here's it's like Michael Hamilton again trying to connect here with Tendai Jarira. Jarira able to keep it in. Strong turn out of the back again for Lansing, who's tightened up its defense. Conti forward, nobody home. Ball swept out by Cincinnati. Akon going to keep it in and keep it in attacking position for Lansing. Conti trying to work with Akon. Ball touched away. Kind of ruts pressure for Cincinnati at mid, and that forces it back to Anthony Wembia. Ruts made it tough on Nick Strack there, that last exchange. Good ball forward. DeJuan Jones in the area for Lansing. Storm take his time and now scoop it up. Ball sent out. Challenge one in the air there by Lansing. Corner, Enzagusi sends it across. Storm able to just reach up and pick that out of the air. Ball steered middle for Connor Ruts. Tries to work his way through traffic. Flicked away. Zach Blades going to work for Cincinnati. Now from Palancar. Back for Lindstrom. Steers it around DeJuan Jones. Back for Storm. And now Cincinnati organizes out of the back and will swing it wide. Wilson forward looking for Wilshere. Gained some contact. Cincinnati will take its time here on the restart. If you or your organization is interested in having a CDLFC camper clinic, email info@cdlfc.com. Staff of qualified coaches, college players, and former professionals provide soccer skills and abilities. Some instruction for all ages. All now for Cincinnati, Charlie Majeski. Majeski 5'8", also a Bowling Green product, so he will play against Anthony Wembia, his college teammate. Storm sends it out. Nice header forward there by Wilshere. Michael Hamilton in business. Marked over there by Kyle Carr. Good reversal there by Carr. Russ will catch up to it in space. Jarira forward for Ruts. Ruts trying to charge in. A little trouble getting it out of the corner.
You can join the team tonight at the House of Orange Sports Bar
And it looks as if
postgame party at
Cincinnati's going to gain a restart here in the attacking third.
Find us on Facebook at House of Orange Covington or Twitter at House of Orange SB.
Still in Kurtz over there defensively for Lansing United did a great job in the last 2 possessions for Cincinnati as he tried to drive it into position to cross. Tenjai Jarira with the throw in here for Cincinnati upcoming. Dutch Lions send Adam Snow on. He gets a hand here from a home crowd. He plays for the Evansville Purple Aces, but a native of Florence, Kentucky. Just up the road here from Highland Heights. 6 foot 155. Product of King's Hammer, a prominent Cincinnati club. Blades in space, sends it across. Ball lofted in, picked up there by James Kurtz. Tutu couldn't win it in the air. Ball forward, stumbling forward in contact. That was between Dylan Kurtz and the stumbling Max Wilshere. And Wemby able to sort it out of the traffic. Storming in James Kurtz, and Kurtz tangled up. Foul goes against Lansing United, and then restart here for Cincinnati. Once again, Manuel Palancar. A nice defensive effort. Join the team tonight, House of Orange Sports Bar and Grill at 5th and Johnson for the post-game party. Find a House of Orange on Facebook, House of Orange Covington, or Twitter at House of Orange SB. House of Orange is the official sports bar of the Cincinnati Dutch Lions. Ball forward, Jarira there for Cincinnati. Flicked across the far touchline, and a restart here for Lansing United. James Kurtz. Back for Akon. Cross for Dylan Kurtz, marked there by Hamilton. Strong challenge again there by Tenjai Jarira. And that'll draw a foul against Cincinnati. That's another card. It's like a red card displayed there for Tenjai Jarira. Very strong slide tackle there on that far touchline, and the second card of the evening for Cincinnati. 2 cards apiece for both sides. Officiating crew been a bit busy here with some physical play in a second. Referee Matthew Seams, senior assistant referee Kevin Stapleford, Brittany Fox, the junior assistant, and 4th official is Dennis May. Eight shots on goal for Cincinnati, 7 corner kicks, 5 corner kicks for Lansing United, 4 shots on goal. The only strike that's made it home tonight is from Connor Rutz. For the orange and blue, Rutz with his 2nd goal of the season on an assist from Max Wilshere in the 43rd minute. Little traffic near post. Ball squirted away from Anthony Wembia, and Rutz was able to put it home. Bryce Day on now. Another Kentuckian from Edgewood. Midfielder, 6'1", 155. He's from Thomas More College. Transferred in, used to play here at Northern Kentucky University as well. Restart there for Coste Moni, charging towards frame. Ball popped up into the air out of traffic, and easy play there for Wesley Storm. Storm sends it long. Ball flicked forward by Hamilton, but nobody home. Clean up here for Dylan Kurtz. 89th minute, but most likely 4 minutes of stoppage time added on. So Lansing United with some time to try to even this match, but opportunities running low. Here's James Kurtz in traffic. Foul against Cincinnati. Now a great opportunity here late for Lansing United. Castemoni. 2 goals already this season against the Dutch Lions, and the previous 2 matchups. Hovers over the ball here. Lansing stacks it far post. Service is over there. Header denied in the center. Some heavy contact, and it looked like Lindstrom was in there once again for Cincinnati to make the first contact. He's going to need a little extra time to recover. Wesley Storm, the Cincinnati keeper, take his time to reset. Dutch line now was not Lindstrom. Try to pick up the number here for you. Ball lifted forward and Lansing able to win it. It's Kyle Clinton that went down. Quick restart. Defensive half for James Kurtz. Into stoppage time now. Castemoni trying to get Lansing in business and a good run far side. Not a lot on the cross. Akon sent it on. Cincinnati sweeps it out. James Kurtz able to keep it alive. Good play forward there by Adam Snow for Cincinnati. Dutch Lions fans on their feet, chanting now, anticipating the first home victory of the season. Snow sent to the pitch after some contact, no whistle. We play on. Hamilton works it far side. Approximately 5 minutes of extra time. Eating away a couple of those so far. It's Wemby with a quick restart back for Lansing. Lewis Jones forward. James Kurtz. Misconnection in the back will eat up a little time here for Lansing. Ball sent across. Sent out of the back. Great play in space. Sliding effort there by Adam Snow is going to send that back towards the byline and eat up some great time for Cincinnati as they try to expire this clock. Ball forward. Lindstrom wins it in front of DeJuan Jones. Kyle Clinton sends it long. We creep ever closer to the final whistle. Conte for Lansing. Trying to pull out a late opportunity here. Watungu on the touch. Palancar there again for Cincinnati. Zach Tom charges forward for Lansing. Strike is sent on in front. Little trouble. And Lindstrom able to get a foot on it. So a dangerous chance there denied by Lansing. And now an injured Lansing United player. And that'll extend our match a little bit. So give Lansing some credit as they continue to try to manufacture the equalizer late. Forced the second 1-1 draw in this series this season. Third meeting between these combatants here in the Great Lakes Division. Lansing 1-1-4 in its last 6 after a 3-0-1 start. Coming off there for Lansing was Castemoni. Back on there with a foot on the restart. And Cincinnati will continue to take this opportunity to let as much time expire as possible. In stoppage time here. Ball sent back for Anthony Wembia. Trying to create a quick transition opportunity here for Watangu. Ball forward over the Cincinnati backfield. So Storm able to come up and just smother it. So we continue to anticipate the final whistle here in Highland Heights. Ball sent long and another chance to reorganize here. Cincinnati on the charge. Adam Snow in. Good connection with Hamilton. Hamilton tries to cross. Ball sent across the byline, and an opportunity here for Wembia to create another quick transition. Watungu forward. Dwan Jones ridden off. Ball knocked across the touchline. Good play by the Cincinnati reserves. Charlie Majeski into the mix. Volume of the chance increase here in Highland Heights. Sun is set and Cincinnati trying to close the curtain on a first home victory of this campaign. Palancar will hold, and yet another card going to be issued.
Yellow card issued to number 33.
I think it's going to go Palancar for perhaps a delay. Ball forward, and Conti trying to manufacture something late here for Lansing. They've had a couple of good strikes into traffic. Castemoni's return to the pitch for Lansing United sends this one forward. Palancar touches back for Storm. With the pressure, but Tatu. Storm sends it long. Checkered orange and blue flag waves in the front row here at Northern Kentucky University. Lansing continues to work. Castemoni, good service forward. Ball broken up by Lindstrom. Almost a chance for Lansing. Ball cleared, and finally the whistle sounds here in Highland Heights. The home side, Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC, comes up with a well-earned 1-0 victory over Lansing United. The 3-game series on the season moves to 1-1-1. Cincinnati with 8 shots on goal, 7 corner kicks. Tonight, Lansing United, 5 corner kicks, 4 shots on goal. Great Cincinnati defensive effort clogged the midfield throughout. Lansing had to try to produce with some nice transition efforts from Nzagusi and DeJuan Jones. Cincinnati ultimately up to the task. Wesley Storm, a pretty easy night in goal, and Anthony Wembia once again impressive for Lansing United. Cincinnati moves above the 500 mark for the season, 3-2-2 for the campaign, and again some extra games for Cincinnati to try to challenge for the top of this division. And Lansing now falls to 4-2-5 on the campaign. The unbeaten streak extends to 6 for the Cincinnati Dutch Lions here tonight. And a reminder, you can take your game ticket here tonight to Roll On Sushi in Clifton, Hamilton, or Lebanon to get your 2-for-1 sushi burrito thanks to the shutout here by Wesley Storm and the Cincinnati Dutch Lions. Dutch Lions win it 1-0. Connor Rutz earned a goal, his second of the season, on an assist from Max Wilstry, his fourth in the 43rd minute, and that was enough for Cincinnati tonight. Dutch Lions win it, first home victory of the season. Thanks for joining us, and we will be back with you on July the 1st, Sunday, for the second game of this homestand. So the Dutch Lions send them home happy here tonight. For our crew on hand here with us, Tanner Robinson and Emma Wilson from NKU Media Services, I'm Mike Schmaltz signing off. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you back next time for Cincinnati Dutch Lions Soccer.